Hello, America. You are seeing U.S. Prime News, where we show you the latest and important news of United States in the fastest and reliable way. So come, let's start by not delaying 25 big updates of the U.S., especially for you. Before proceeding in the video, comment by commenting from which state you are watching, and also like videos so that YouTube can reach this video to more people of U.S. President Donald Trump has asserted that he possesses absolute authority, including over matters of life and death, following a Supreme Court decision in Donald J. Trump v. United States that grants presidents immunity from prosecution for crimes. This controversial stance raises significant questions about presidential power and accountability in the United States. A fire tragically engulfed Judge Dianne Goodstein's beachfront home in Charleston, South Carolina, resulting in significant damage and injuries. Her ex-senator husband, Arnold Goodstein, was hospitalized alongside two other individuals following the incident. The dramatic blaze sent towering plumes of smoke into the air, captured in a video that illustrates the scale of the disaster. This event underscores the dangers of residential fires and prompts discussions on fire safety. Changes to Social Security are now in effect as of October 5th, following a policy signed by President Donald Trump. This program provides vital financial support to over 53 million retired Americans, making it an essential source of income for many older adults in the U.S. Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker criticized President Donald Trump's decision to deploy Texas National Guard troops to various states, labeling it as Trump's invasion in a recent social media post. The situation raises concerns about national security and the implications of troop deployment within U.S. states. A year after a USA Today investigation revealed that police around the country weren't following up on DNA evidence from unsolved rape cases, the U.S. Department of Justice has published a report urging them to do so. But the guidance doesn't guarantee the problem will be solved. That's because a federal grant program designed to help state and local agencies deal with untested rape kits has not addressed significant deficiencies uncovered by USA Today. The U.S. Supreme Court has ruled in favor of President Donald Trump in a groundbreaking case, Trump versus the United States, providing him with a level of legal protection that critics deem perilous. The decision, with a 6-3 vote, asserts that presidents cannot be prosecuted for certain actions, raising concerns about its implications for democracy and accountability. This ruling has sent shockwaves across the nation, sparking intense debate about executive power and legal limits. In a recent interview, Rob Reiner expressed alarm, stating that the United States has approximately 1 year before it could succumb to autocracy and lose democracy altogether. His comments underscore growing concerns about the current political climate and the implications of leadership decisions on democratic processes, as reported by Rolling Stone. In a controversial move that has ignited significant political and legal opposition, President Donald Trump has ordered the deployment of National Guard troops from California and Texas to Oregon, just 1 day after a federal judge ruled against such actions. This development, reported by KTVZ, raises questions about federal authority and response to escalating tensions in the state. The recent government shutdown has significantly impacted the operations of the Mercer County Food Bank, affecting its ability to serve those in need. The food bank is experiencing challenges in securing necessary resources, which raises concerns about food insecurity in the local community. This situation highlights the ongoing struggles faced by food assistance programs during federal funding interruptions. A 31-year-old mother has been charged with shooting her 4 children, resulting in the deaths of 2 early Saturday morning. She is currently held on a $14 million bond facing 4 charges. The incident has shocked the community, and law enforcement is investigating the circumstances surrounding this tragic event. In a recent interview, Donald Trump indicated he is contemplating a plan to distribute rebate checks of up to $2,000 to Americans. This initiative would be financed by revenue generated from the tariffs he has imposed since 2018 on foreign countries. This proposal aims to provide direct financial relief to citizens amid ongoing discussions about the impacts of these tariffs. U.S. District Judge Corinne J. Immergut issued a broader temporary restraining order that prohibits any National Guard units from relocating to Oregon, escalating the legal discussions surrounding military deployments. This ruling came late Sunday night and may have significant implications for national security and defense operations in the region. The situation continues to unfold, and more updates are anticipated as it develops. A tragic accident occurred in Dublin, Ireland, where Anne-Marie O'Gorman, a 46-year-old mother of 3, lost her life while taking a bath with her phone charging nearby. The incident highlights the potential dangers of using electronic devices near water. This unfortunate event took place on October 30th, 2024, sparking concerns about phone safety and electrical hazards. readers are reminded to exercise caution when utilizing electronics in wet environments. Pope Leo has reiterated his opposition to President Donald Trump's immigration policies, emphasizing the need for compassion and kindness towards immigrants and a global message directed to Catholics. This ongoing dialogue underscores the Church's stance on the moral responsibilities towards vulnerable populations. A federal judge has issued a temporary order blocking the Trump administration's plan to deploy National Guard troops to Oregon, which included forces from California. This action follows legal challenges from both California and Oregon against the deployment. The implications of this ruling could affect national security operations and the federal government's ability to manage crisis situations. A crowd of 100 people attacked police cruisers at a Boston intersection, resulting in one cruiser being set ablaze after it was repeatedly hit with fireworks, according to police reports. The incident highlights escalating tensions between law enforcement and community members. Democratic governors are preparing to challenge President Trump's decision to federalize up to 400 Texas National Guard personnel for deployment to Oregon amidst ongoing tensions related to civil unrest. The announcement has sparked swift responses, emphasizing the governor's vow to take legal action against this deployment. As details emerge from the Defense Secretary's memo, the situation unfolds with significant implications for governance and state-federal relations. Since Trump's re-election, new groups and initiatives to reconsider the Democratic message and agenda have proliferated. Though these efforts have emerged across the party's ideological spectrum, many of them argue that Democrats must move toward the center, particularly on cultural issues, to recapture working-class voters who have shifted toward the GOP since Trump's emergence as its national leader. A common thread running through the controversies of the new fall season of America's bitter politics is Donald Trump's attempt to impose unfettered, often unprecedented presidential power on multiple fronts. The story of his second term will ultimately be defined by how much states, courts, and underpowered Washington Democrats do to frustrate his expansive impulses, and, crucially for constitutional governance, whether he takes any notice. A common thread running through the controversies of the new fall season of America's bitter politics is Donald Trump's attempt to impose unfettered, often unprecedented presidential power on multiple fronts. The story of his second term will ultimately be defined by how much states, courts, and underpowered Washington Democrats do to frustrate his expansive impulses, and, crucially for constitutional governance, whether he takes any notice.